What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big Bank Joe, and we back at it again, and I got something for y'all today. So if you're new here, welcome, and make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know that you're new here so I can come interact with you and welcome you to the Big Bank family. So today we're going to be talking about how you can get an increase on your Navy Federal credit cards with just a soft pull. So as you know, Navy Federal is a credit union that gives out very high limits. But a lot of places and institutions, they give you a hard pull when it comes to getting an increase in your credit. So with this institution, you can literally go from a $4,000 limit all the way up to a $50,000 limit just from requesting increases. So with Navy Federal, they have something called the 91-3 rule, meaning that every 91 days you can request an increase on your credit. Either 91 days or 3 months. That's why it's 91-3. But what I have learned from being a Navy Federal member and having $80,000 worth of credit cards with them is that the 91-3 rule only applies to the first 3 months that you have the card. After you get an increase after the first 3 months, it changes to 6 months. You can only get an increase every 6 months after that. And I know that from experience because I literally go for increases every 3 months. And I started noticing, why won't they increase me every 3 months? And they started sending me letters saying, hey, we can't increase you at the time because you just had an increase. You need to wait a total of 6 months before we can increase you again. So after learning that, I started applying for increases every 6 months. I had a recent increase. My flagship credit card went from $24,900 to $32,900. I'm gonna have it listed right here once I get the numbers. But I requested an increase 6 months ago and it went from $18,000 to $24,900, and now I waited 6 months later and now it's at $32,000. So and that limit started at $10,000. So that's why I mean that you can have a low limit with Navy Federal, and over time as your relationship gets better, the more money you spend, the more products that you get, you'll be able to increase the products and then increase your credit limits, and they will trust you more as your rating with them gets higher. If y'all didn't know, Navy Federal has an internal score. So even if you have bad credit, you can build your internal score up with them and you'll start building your credit limit. In another video, I'll go over internal score, but today I'm just gonna talk about increasing your credit. If you didn't know, again, I'll say you can increase your credit with a soft pull. And if you didn't know, you can do it from the Navy Federal app, and I'll list how to do it right here, but I'm gonna explain to you exactly how to do it. So you wanna go into the app, and then you want to go into your credit card. Once you click your credit card, you want to go to manage card. You want to click, if you have authorized users on there, you want to click your main credit card. And after you click your card, you're going to go down, you're going to scroll down, and you're going to see the increased credit limit. And once you go to increased credit limit, it's going to tell you you can request between $10,000 and $50,000 or $80,000. It depends on what it is. The flagship is $80,000, but the other cards is going to be $50,000. So me personally, I'm gonna tell you this because I appreciate y'all and I want y'all to get the most value possible. When you go apply for an increase, always request the max. Stop being modest. Go get that bag. Request the max. You can request $80,000 every time. They might not give it to you, but you don't want to leave no money on the table because you didn't request the max, okay? So now, when you go to fill everything out, when you apply for the increase, when you put your employment information in, you want to make sure you put that you are employed. You don't want to say you're self-employed, and you don't want to say that you're not employed because you know they probably won't give you the increase. So you want to fill out all that information. After you fill out information out, you apply for the increase and then you wait. So with Navy Federal, they tend to give you the increase before they alert you. So what you will have to do is keep checking back with Navy Federal and make sure and check if they give you the increase. So what I did was I applied for the increase yesterday, and I woke up this morning and seen I got an increase. They didn't alert me. They didn't alert me till later on. So you just want to keep checking frequently in your app, and you'll notice that you'll get an increase. So listen, if I just put y'all on game, make sure y'all like the video. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And if you appreciate the information, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have Navy Federal, comment Navy Federal in the comment section. If you don't have Navy Federal and you want me to drop how you can get a Navy Federal, leave a comment below. And I appreciate y'all watching. And always remember, the top ain't going nowhere. You just got to get there. Let's get it.
Had to go and get it. Steady grinding just behind the scenes. I've been on a mission. Gotta touch him by any means.
Said we can go high five.